Hey, what's up everyone? This is Frisco LRST. Today I'm going to be installing my new Thunderheader 2-in-1 exhaust pipe on the 2022 Lowrider ST. I've already got the stock pipes taken off, as well as the stock bracket. The new Thunderheader is a two-piece, and it does come with a rear mounting bracket, as well as hardware and parts for the heat shields, so all the bands for those. I've already got the O2 sensors taken off the original pipes, and those are going to get installed onto the new pipes. I've already got everything else ready to go. Main thing is the new exhaust port gaskets. You're going to use the flat type compared to the stock style cone type. So hang on and I'll do a short video on the install. So the new pipe comes with a pretty straightforward instruction sheet. This is for 2018 and up Softail. It's a 1364X, which when I purchased this, this was what I was told would fit the ST, but I don't think they took into consideration the saddlebag bracket. So I just noticed that Thunderheader has actually came out with a new part number pipe, which is a 1363X, and I believe the only difference is going to be that it comes with the bracket for the saddlebag support. So in my case, I believe only thing I'm going to have to do is just basically make my own bracket. Other than that, it should fit. Alright, like I mentioned, step one was to remove the old exhaust system, the port gaskets, and the exhaust mounting bracket. Second step is going to be to install the new Thunderheader pipes using the new port gaskets. Like I mentioned, the flat style, not the tapered. So I'm going to go ahead and do that next. Key thing is to take your time, because these new port gaskets are pretty brittle. One trick that I've learned over the years is to take a wheel bearing race installer tool, and once you kind of get it going in the port itself, you can just come through with the wheel bearing race tool to kind of knock it very slightly, not using much force, just to make sure it's seated nice and flush. Alright, so I've got it kind of set in there, and I'm just going to come with this tool and just literally just tapping it with the race installer, wheel bearing race installer tool. And you just kind of want to make sure it's flat. Same deal with the front. Pop in that new gasket. This one went on pretty easy. I didn't really have to tap it in. Not to mention you don't have very much room, since you've got that little cooler there, which was also a bitch getting the old exhaust out. I'm sure a lot of you have found that out. Alright, so next step's going to be installing the actual pipes. Hang on a sec. Alright, getting ready to install the pipes. Got the new, or the old oxygen sensors installed already. I figured it'd be easier to put them on ahead of time. One thing I wanted to point out on this new system, a lot of the other systems are out right now. You have to use your stock flange, exhaust flanges. These come pre-installed, and it's actually part of the pipe, so there's no need for those little clips or anything. So the next step is to get this installed, and they say it's best if you try to put the rear in first and then the front. I've got the front brake side peg mounting hardware loose, and I took the rear bolt. There's 2 bolts on that. I took the rear one out just so it's dangling. So let's get this on carefully. Very carefully. Kind of want to go low. Hang on a sec. Technical difficulties. So, that's what I get for not following the instructions. I try to put the oxygen sensors on first, but already the rear one is getting caught. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the rear and see if I can get away with that. Oops. Alright, so I got the front and rear exhaust flange bolts. Just kind of finger tightened. You want to leave them loose at this time, just in case you need to move the system around. So you just kind of want to have them finger tight for now. And next step is going to be to install the rear support bracket onto the frame.